Hello, thanks for watching Gary Teaches Maths. I'm going to continue going through this Edexcel paper from 2018, which is the paper 1 higher tier. So we're currently on question 4, and this is to do with estimations. So if we're doing a question like this, we can see we've got data that's written in a very accurate way. So imagine you were using the calculator paper, and you could put all these values in, including all the decimal places that they're given to. You'd actually get it wrong, because what we're looking for is a way that you can do it as an estimation, and that involves rounding the numbers up to sensible degrees of accuracy before doing any calculations. So we're saying that this cycle race is going across America, and it's this distance, 3,069.25 miles. So what we need to do is approximate that number. So I would say a sensible approximation to that would be, in this case, to one significant figure, and that would be that 3,069.25 miles will approximate to 3,000. Okay, much easier to work with, gives us a sensible estimation. And then if we're looking at the speed that this character Juan is going to cycle at, he's going to cycle, it says, at 15.12 miles per hour. So if we round that up, in this case I'm going to round this up because 15, the 5's sort of halfway between 10 and 20. So if we go either way, if we round that up as 20, we're actually bringing in quite a lot of inaccuracy. So I think this one's better written as 15. So the speed is going to be 15 miles per hour when we round it up. Okay, the number of hours that he's going to cycle is already as a single digit, so we don't need to do anything with that. So we could say how far is he going to cycle per day? So distance per day is the first thing I would look at. So if he's doing 15 miles per hour, remembering our triangle, where we've got distance at the top, and we've got speed times time at the bottom, we're looking for distance, and that is equal to speed times time. So the distance per day is going to be the 15 miles per hour that we're rounding it up to, that he's doing, times by 8 hours. So that is 120 miles that he's going to cycle per day. Okay, not forgetting this is the estimated distance per day that he's going to go. Now, if he's got to do 3,000 miles, and that's what he's doing every day, the number of days is going to be the total distance divided by, we can write this as a fraction, divided by the distance per day. Okay, so the total distance then is 3,000, and the distance per day is 120. Now, one of the really handy things about writing it as a fraction is it's easier to simplify the calculation, because we can divide top and bottom of a fraction by the same number and it still keeps its value. So if we divide them by 10 initially, that will actually knock off a 0 off both. And then we could say, right, well, we can see if 3 goes into 300, divide 300 by 3, that will leave me with 100. Divide 12 by 3, because we have to do the same to the top and the bottom of the fraction. Divide the 12 by 3, and that'll give me 4. A much easier calculation now, we can say 100 divided by 4 is 25. So we're estimating that it's going to take him 25 days at this speed. Okay, and that's part A done. Now there's an add-on bit to this question, which is saying, well, what happens if he trains for the race so that actually he can cycle a bit faster because his speed's increasing. So speed is now 16.27 miles per hour. And we're saying, well, how does that affect his answer? How does that affect your answer, rather, to part A? i.e., is it going to take more or less days? Well, what we can say is, if the speed increases, okay, we can say, well, then if the speed increases, what that would mean is the distance per day will also increase. And if the distance per day increases, we could say actually it's going to take him less time to cover the distance travelled. So we can say that we estimate now that it's going to take less time. So I'd simply say, as an answer for this, it will take him less time to complete the race. Less days to complete. And there we go, we've done it. Hopefully this has been of help to you, and if you'd like more help with this type, you can look at our website, which is bestmastertutors.co.uk, and there'll be details of that down below. And if you like it, please like our video and watch some of the further ones. I'll be continuing to add a different question every day up until the exams. Thanks for watching. Bye.